5:30, a federal court judge has ruled against gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams. Abrams will now have to wait weeks before she can accept higher dollar donations in her campaign for governor. The Democrat lost her legal bid to use a Georgia fundraising law that benefits Republican Governor Brian Kemp. CBS 46's Crystal Bowie breaks it all down for us.
It's a law signed by Governor Brian Kemp last year saying gubernatorial candidates must win the primary and become their party's official nominee before they can raise unlimited funds through special leadership committees. However, the law says this does not apply to the incumbent governor, so Kemp's leadership committees have already begun raising campaign funds without limits.
That creates several potential conflicts of interest, questions around ethics and campaign finance, and that is why not only Stacey Abrams sued, but David Perdue sued.
Despite Abrams being the presumptive Democratic nominee, since she doesn't have any challengers, a federal judge ruled she'll have to wait until after the May 24th primary election to raise unlimited funds. For now, both Abrams and GOP candidate David Perdue can only accept individual donations up to $7,600. Former communications director for Georgia Republican Governor Nathan Deal says Abrams will be just fine against Kemp's head start.
Advantage is somewhat muted because Stacey Abrams has a national fundraising base. She is the most prolific fundraiser in the history of Georgia politics. No one has really ever come close to her.
So will those court case losses amount to a fundraising loss?
She can say, look, the Republicans have stacked the deck in their favor and they won't allow us to play by the same rules, so give us more money. And in fact, that is in essence what her campaign manager said.
Abrams' campaign manager released a statement saying, quote, "It is more urgent than ever that our supporters go to StaceyAbrams.com and give whatever they can." Kemp did not comment on the court ruling. We actually won't be able to get the next round of campaign finance disclosures until about a month from now. And then we'll be able to see how this might have helped or hurt some of the candidates. Reporting in Atlanta, Crystal Bowie, CBS 46 News.
And here's a look at some important election dates for you. To vote in the primary, you do have to be registered by April 25th. And early voting for the primary, well, that begins May 2nd. May 13th is the deadline for absentee ballots in the primary, and the primary election is on May 24th.
Now to a crime alert. A car found crashed at an Atlanta apartment complex this morning leads police on a homicide investigation. Police found the car near the entrance of a complex on Donnelly Avenue in southwest Atlanta. Inside, a person was found shot to death. The victim has not been identified.
New drone footage from Ukraine shows just some of the widespread devastation in that country. This is video from the port city of Mariupol in eastern Ukraine. For weeks, it's been the scene of fierce battles between the Russian military and Ukrainians defending their home. Russia is now vowing to step up missile attacks just a day after Ukrainian officials took out one of Russia's key warships. Russia, though, is not acknowledging the attack, but a senior defense official says the U.S. believes Ukrainians fired the two anti-ship missiles that sunk the ship. Russia is now threatening to ramp up attacks in Ukraine's capital after previously pulling back forces from that area. The U.S. says it will begin training Ukrainian forces on some of the new weapons systems that it's sending.
Still ahead, TikTok testing a brand new feature, the new option for feedback that everyone will and will not be able to see